Welcome back to a new video. In this video we are going to talk about a tool which is going to help us get a complete data analysis report with just one line of Python code. The tool that we are going to be using is going to be the SweetViz, and I'm going to show you how we can use the tool, when it's useful, and how we can evaluate the outputs of the report. Let's start coding. Okay, I'm in the Visual Studio Code. You can use any code editor that you want. I'm going to close this welcome page and create a notebook with the name Sweet Visualization.ipynb, and I'm going to select my kernel in here. Next, firstly, I want to talk about this tool. SweetViz is a Python library that generates beautiful, high-density data visualizations for a quick and easy exploration of your data. So I'm going to create a code cell and type sum. It's a one-line tool, and it's going to generate plots, analysis features, and much more with a single line. It's great for exploratory data analysis, and think it like it's a data profiling tool, kind of like pandas profiling, but with a more focus on clarity. So for starting to use this tool, firstly we are going to install. For installing it, we are going to go to terminal and we are going to type pip if we are using Windows. If you are using Mac like me, you can press pip3 install, and our tool name is Sweet Visualization, like this. Now when you make this run, it's going to install the library, and let me show you my version that I'm using, pip show Sweet Visualization, and here I'm using 231. So I'm going to type that one too. 231 is the version that I'm currently using in this video. Great. So we can directly start with our imports right now, since we installed the library. I'm going to import SweetViz as SV. I'm going to import pandas with NumPy 2 because I'm going to create a data to analyze on this tutorial. So I created a data creation codes, and if you want to have the same dataset with me, you can just pause the video and make the same codes run. I'm just going to make a copy paste on this part. So we are setting the n as 1000, and in here we are generating a 1000 row dataset. Let me make this run, then I'm going to talk about it. We are going to have features, age, income, loan amount, credit score, employment status, and loan approved. Here we have a binary column. Here we have a string valued column. We are going to have text in there. In others, we are going to have numbers. So I'm going to say data.head, and here is our data set. We have floats, integers, text, and a binary target column. Great. So at the first step, we are going to say report, and it's going to be equal to the sv.analyze, and we will directly pass data. So I'm going to make this run, and it's going to create the analysis report, and it's ready right now. When I make this appear, it's going to say data frame report, and it's going to show its type like this. And how we can see this report is we are going to say report show HTML, and now we are going to pass the name that we want. Like I'm going to say Sweet Visualization report.html. And in here, in my file directory, I don't have anything like this. When I make this run, I'm going to have my report as an HTML file. And in the next step, what you are going to do is you are going to go to this file directory on computer and directly click on the HTML file. And it's going to be opened in your browser. With just using sv.analyze, we create our report and we exported it as SweetViz report. Now I'm going to go to this directory in my computer. I'm going to click on this HTML file, and I'm going to be recording back on my browser. So here is the HTML file it generated, and here we can see that we have the column names. At the first place it says SweetViz, and it shows the version, and here we can see our data frame features like rows, 1000, duplicate 0, RAM usage, features, categorical features, and numerical features. Also, there is a no comparison target text in here. You can compare two data frames with this tool too. And here we have an association section, and we can see that it says squares are categorical associations from 0 to 1, and it has a section like this. and I'm going to close this association part. And now let's talk about the analysis it provides on the columns. So starting with age, here we can see that it gives the values, missing values, distinct count, and it means that the unique values in your data set, like we have 49 different age values. At the right side, we get the statistics like the maximum value, the maximum age is 69, and 95% value 67. Q3 interquartile range kind of value, it's going to be 57 on this age column. Here we have the median 47, average 45, and in the quantile 1, which means also the 25%, it's 34, and the minimum age is 21. And at the right side we can see that range, IQR, standard deviation, variation, and also we can see the skew and sum. And when I move my cursor on that, it's going to show a histogram at the right side, and if I click and select this, I can make this not disappear, and in here we can see that we have numerical associations, categorical associations, histogram, most frequent values, smallest values, and largest values. We have this for all these columns, and I just re-clicked, so when I move my cursor like this, it's going to disappear, and I'm going down on this. Here we have a different data type, so I'm going to click on this and let's see how this looks. So it says your data is this percentage, like we have a bar chart in here and we have the top categories. So 34% is unemployed, 34% is self-employed, and 32% is employed. Also, I'm going to click on the target column. Here we can see that 1 is 62%, 0 is 38%. So this is a great tool that we can use. I'm just going to click on that and go to the starting part. Like, it's really useful for getting quick insights. Let's go back to the coding screen. So it's this easy to generate this quality report with a single line of code, and we can have our HTML file which show HTML. And in here, we just installed it, make an import, and use this amount of code. Great. This is not for getting up the entire data analytics process before modeling, but it's great for quickly exploring your dataset visually. And it can save a really good amount of time for the basic analysis. Great. Let's get to the outro. Thanks for watching this tutorial. I'm sharing new videos on my channel every week about data science. You can subscribe for more videos like this. Also, I have a playlist named Data Analysis Tutorials where I have more than 40 videos just like this one. You can reach to that playlist from the cards of this video or from the links in the description. Have a great day.